Hey everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Passion. As you can see from the background, we're not at the farm, so we'll give you a little bit of tidbits here and there through the video and you can see where we're at. So in today's video, I'm going to go over a little bit of the pollination of the strawberries and what happens to them. And we're going to do some big changes to our tomato plant production. I'm going to rearrange everything and I'll go over what we're going to do there and why we're doing it. And then we're also going to show some maintenance around the farm because you know there's always something to be done, you know, fences to be fixed, oils to be changed. So we're going to go over a little bit of that stuff too. So stay tuned. So at grower school, when I go to Crop King and talk to everybody about growing, the main question I always get is, do I ever have time to take vacations? Well, as you can see now, we're here at Niagara Falls taking a quick vacation. Ours are a little bit different. We take them during the week because of Saturday's farm market. But it's better because there's less people around and you can get to the restaurants faster. So yeah, you do have time to take vacations and enjoy life. So we've been here at Niagara Falls quite a few times in the past, been here a lot of the different seasons and seen the fall frozen, seeing all the fall colors, seeing all the spring flowers coming up. But every time we come, it's just amazing and jaw-dropping to see how magnificent the falls are and how much water actually goes over them. Even though it's not as much as it was back in the day when they first discovered the falls, but it's just really amazing. You never get tired of seeing it. So tonight we have dinner reservations at the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. They have a restaurant in there for the students called Savor. Read some really good reviews on it and had some relatives that had dinner there. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to come up here too, is to try out a new restaurant that has a 5-course meal. Really looking forward to that. So I'm going to put my phone away now because we're going to walk over by the American side of the falls over here and the mist gets everything soaking wet. But we are going to do a couple fun things over there besides seeing the falls. We're going to do something we haven't never done on this side, on the American side, is go behind the falls. They have a really nice elevator that takes you down there and then some decking that you can really see the falls close up. So we're going to try to take some pictures of that. So stay tuned to see our adventures. update on my beans. I have my second planting here. They are growing really tall, as you can see. They're way over the wire on top there. But I should have my second harvest for the farm market in another couple weeks here. I got some flowers coming up, so it's pretty exciting to have green beans again. Here's a quick update on some of the stuff growing in the greenhouse. There's some Rex. There's some of my oak leaf. There's my 5-star, the spring mix. There's some little bok choys coming up. There's some Swiss chard, my favorite, the little balls of watercress, some arugula, and then down here I have Carlton growing for the CSA program. So here's some mini bok choy I'm going to be harvesting today for the farm market tomorrow. Looking good. Here's some rosy I have growing. This will again be for the CSA program. Another week and a half here in the channels and it'll be harvested. Love the red color. When I first started bringing the whole plant of the basil to the farm market, people were saying, oh, that's too much basil. I think everybody's hooked on it now because I've been selling out every week. There's some little ones and there's some ready to be harvested. And remember, don't put your basil in the refrigerator. So this is the 5-star I'm going to be harvesting this evening for tomorrow's farm market. Ran out of time this morning. So it'll be ready this evening, all rehydrated and ready to be harvested. So I just thought I'd show you the different sizes between the others up there that was a little bit smaller and ready to be harvested. Now that's a cluster of tomatoes. So the other day we were going over our tomato plants and looking at them and reassessing the situation with them. The sales have gone down in the farmer's market like historically it does, so we decided we're going to pull out a row of the tomatoes inside the greenhouse and I'm going to plant some more Amish paste tomatoes to make sauce because Doug makes such a good sauce that we don't have quite enough out in the high tunnel this year. And now with the new lights and everything, we can definitely get them growing, so we could do this maybe in October, November, December, just when it's cold and yucky out. Wouldn't it be nice to be canning some fresh tomatoes? So I'll be pulling the tomatoes out of the greenhouse within the next couple weeks. I'm going to start seeding the ones to replace them. And I got 20 buckets out there, and you know how we usually do 2 plants for each bucket. Well, I think with the Amish paste, I'm just going to put 1 plant in each bucket because I don't have to have a huge amount. So I'm just going to go ahead and get 24 started because you know somebody always doesn't germinate. I do like to use the rapid rooters when I do the Rabolski for the greenhouse tomatoes, but I don't have any of those left, and these Amish paste ones really germinate easily, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my Oasis cubes. So I'm going to get these seeded and we'll get this thing revamped up and back into production. So the reason that I am pulling the tomatoes out of the greenhouse is, like I said, the production is doing well, but not as selling as much, but my tomatoes in the high tunnel aren't doing as well as I had hoped because they are on the strawberry formula because we just have the one nutrient system out there. And I top dressed them with fertilizer thinking that would be enough to supplement it. It wasn't enough. The tomatoes are doing okay, they're limping along, but I'm getting a lot of blossom end rot. So I'm going to pull those, not have any tomatoes next year in the greenhouse or the high tunnel, and just plant the whole thing in strawberries because they're doing really well and growing really good on the formula that we have in there. So everybody knows how little tomato seeds are. I know I've shown this in the past, but I have to do it with tweezers. I just can't get my hands, my fingers to pick up the little seeds and stick them in the little holes. And I'm using the multi-seed Oasis, but I've had good luck with it in the past, so I'm sure I'll have good luck again. Well, I wanted to show you guys another reason why not to crowd your strawberry plants. This is one of the buckets. I have 6 of them in there, and you can tell that fruit is totally misshapen. Because everything in here is pollinated by the wind, I don't have any bees in here, being the high tunnel. So it needs the wind, and the wind doesn't get in here, and you get strange looking fruit. So another reason why I'd only put 3 in each bucket. So the girls told me they picked strawberries while we were gone. I can't believe how many they picked. There's got to be at least 20 pounds there. Okay, had to get the scale out. So 22.12, I know that container weighs just over a pound, pound and a half, so over 20 pounds of strawberries there. Not too shabby.
the mule in the shop. Needs some maintenance, needs an oil change, and needs the mud taken off of it.
Well, as you can tell, we're no longer in Niagara Falls. We stopped at Lake Chautauqua, and we thought we'd check it out on the way home. Pretty cool place. May have to come here and stay sometime. So I hope you liked today's video with all the different things we had in there. We're going to try to get back to doing more videos in August here because I really want to get back in the greenhouse and gear it back up for the winter time because that's my favorite season to grow. So like always, leave me any questions, comments, and suggestions down below, and we'll see you guys next video.